Uh, we are going to talk a little bit on the HIV-burdened rural households as stakeholders. And the first part of it is asking what are the primary roles of this in the system. And we are saying that these are HIV-affected stakeholders. So they are the ones affected by HIV. In other words, some of them are infected, some of them are just affected. Then there's food insecurity. They are affected by that also. Let me move a little bit fast. I'm giving very few minutes. What is this stakeholder most driven by? Really, when we look at the future for this, they want survival of their children, relatives, and themselves. They want to survive. They want food security. We come down here, what are the dominant mental models, attitudes, beliefs, and values? In many cases, they are quite hopeless. There is hopelessness. However, you get cases where there is instinct of survival, where there is that belief that they will survive. But also there is that feeling of vulnerability. When we come down here, what is the level of their capacity to act? What are the actions limited by? Normally, the level to act is quite low, but their actions are limited by lack of resources, money, etc., and also by lack of education in terms of the issues that they face. And poor health facilities, in many cases, tend to have limitation on what they do. When we come to this being affected by other factors, we have the local government, the NGOs, and health workers. But let me come to this one, this side first. You have value creation. What are the primary categories of value created by these stakeholders? Well, in many cases, they provide labor. So they do work, either for the government or for the NGOs or for other organizations. They also contribute a lot to policy on HIV and other related issues. What do they currently influence? We believe that they have some influence on HIV/AIDS policies. What could they potentially influence? We believe that they can influence health policies and also influence on NGOs on projects that they carry out in those areas, and also can have influence on the behavior of health and social workers, which sometimes is appalling. In terms of extreme conditions, we have high food prices, which they have no control, high price of medicines, no control, unavailability of ARVs in some areas, poor infrastructures, poor roads, for example, to clinics and etc. Unhelpful religious beliefs, for example, that they should not take condoms, which they have no influence at all. That's it.